Happy Friday, everyone. Today we have a classic at-home workout, deck of cards. The way this one works is that each suit on the cards corresponds to a different movement. So the spades are going to be goblet squats or some other weighted squat. The clubs are going to be burpees. The diamonds are sit-ups. And then the hearts are single arm dumbbell snatches. The coach is going to pick a card from the deck, and then you are going to do the corresponding number. So 7 of spades would be 7 goblet squats. The jack of clubs would be 10 burpees. 9 of diamonds, 9 sit-ups. And the jack of hearts would be 10 single arm dumbbell snatches. Those are going to be 5 on each arm. The aces are a wild card. They're going to be 21 jumping lunges. The way we got to 21 is if we go through the entire deck, you're going to be doing 84 reps of each of those movements. So our 21, there's 4 aces in the deck. That's going to get us to 84 reps. Be sure to sign on to either our 10 a.m. or 4:30 p.m. Zoom class. We're going to go through the whole deck with you in the class, and then we'll post the results for each one. See if the 10:30 a.m. or the 4:30 p.m. class can take this one. Happy Friday, guys. We'll see you there. For our warm-up for deck of cards, we're going to do 3 rounds of the following 5 movements. Kate's going to start with 10 push-ups to downward dog. She's just going to show us 3 good reps. So regular push-up, pushing back into that downward dog position, getting a good stretch at the top, driving those heels to the floor, good calf stretch. From there, she's going to stand it up, and we're going to do 30 seconds of a active Samson stretch. So she's going to step out into that lunge, reach up overhead, push those hips forward, getting a good hip flexor stretch at the bottom. And this is going to be 30 seconds. She's just going to alternate legs back and forth for that 30 seconds. From there, she's going to do 10 glute bridges. So she'll go down to the ground, back flat on the floor, pressing those hips up to the sky, squeezing her glutes at the top, holding that stretch for a couple seconds at the top, and then relaxing back down. After those 10 reps, she's going to do 30 seconds of a side lunge or Cossack squat. So nice wide stance, lunging out to one side, holding that stretch again for a couple seconds at the bottom, and then alternating back and forth. 30 seconds of this. And then finishing with 10 air squats. Nice and slow, focusing on full range of motion, standing up nice and tall at the top, just working that range of motion. She's going to do 10 reps, and then we'll repeat that whole sequence 2 more times. The spades in our deck of cards is going to be a goblet squat or other form of weighted squat. So if you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell, this is pretty straightforward. You're holding that weighted implement nice and close to your chest, doing a full range motion squat, keeping that weight nice and close to your chest, chest up nice and tall. If you have another weighted object, a wall ball or a plate or a sandbag, you're just going to hold it up close to your chest in a bear hug position, however's comfortable, and then just doing those squats as you normally would. The clubs in our deck of cards is burpees. Kate's going to show us about 4 good reps. Hands go down, we're jumping those feet back, standing tall at the top, opening up those hips to finish the rep. It's 84 total reps in the deck, but you're only doing at most 10 at a time. So try to keep it nice, smooth pace, just get through those reps. The diamonds in our deck of card is ab mat sit-ups. So Kate's going to show us a few good reps, placing her hands back behind her head at the bottom, throwing those arms, and then sitting all the way up so that her shoulders are past her hips. This is going to be the rest movement for most people, so just try to move through them consistently, catch your breath for those other movements in the deck. The hearts in our deck of cards is going to be a single arm dumbbell snatch. She's going to take that dumbbell from between her feet, and it's going straight overhead in one fluid motion. As it goes up, she's keeping that weight nice and close to her. At the top, we want to focus on having that dumbbell stacked right over the shoulder with the thumb pointing back. If you don't have a dumbbell, you can do this with a kettlebell or another weighted object. So for example, a plate ground to overhead. This would be very similar if you had a wall ball or a sandbag or backpack. You're just going to lower the implement to the ground, and then as you stand up, pressing up overhead, finishing with those arms locked out.